Hello everyone, my name is Monster Mutt Dalmation, and I am the official Talkingworld Scribe. Recently, a lot of my friends have been asking me about how to get better at public speaking, since I have to talk to a lot of crowds and relay the minutes from Talkingworld meetings and things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to give 10 tips about public speaking, how to get better at it, and how to capture people's attention, and other things like that, because a lot of people seem to need help with that sort of thing. Number 1. Always avoid alliteration. Applying alliteration is actually an awful action in almost all affairs. Number 2. Try not to refer to anecdotes when you're speaking. They can be boring and waste time. See, there's this one time at my old job where my friend started telling stories to teach a lesson, and everybody hated it. They booed him off the stage and stuff, so yeah, just make sure you don't do that. Number 3. Make sure to maintain eye contact and look at your audience so they know you are invested in the discussion. Number 4. Always memorize everything you want to say in your speech. Constantly looking at a script distracts from the speech itself. Number 5. Try not to use any run-on sentences because they are very annoying and they are quite a mouthful to say, and run-on sentences contain multiple subjects and actions, and you should try to avoid them, and make sure to have a friend edit your speech because you might miss something. Number 6. Never copy lines from famous speeches. It's pretty much plagiarism and will be very awkward if people catch on. And even though we face the difficulties of people copying speeches, I still have a dream. I have a dream that one day, in the hills of Talkingworld, people who copy lines will join hands with people who do not copy lines. Speaking of awkwardness, try to avoid long pauses and space fillers, that. 8. Just don't insult your audience, even if you're trying to make a joke to lighten the mood. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking to you, Dumbo. You suck at speaking. Go home. 9. Always make sure you know what a word means before you use it. You don't want to make yourself sound ubiquitous by subsequently misusing big words. Finally, make sure to always keep your remarks brief. If you talk for too long, even if you have a lot to say, people will get bored, especially if you keep repeating the same thing. So always make sure to speak less than you think you need to, and do not repeat the same things. I repeat, do not repeat the same things. If you talk for too long, someone may even cut you off before you can finish what... Well, I hope you enjoyed those 10 tips on things not to do and things to do when you have to do some public speaking. So the next speech you have to do, or toast to someone, or announcement you need to read, or other things, you will now be better prepared for that because of those tips, so make sure to always follow them. And before I leave you guys, if there's one thing I want you guys to know, it's that irony may seem like a good way to get your point across, but usually irony doesn't really work, so don't try and use that. And as always, have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video, which will probably be never because they don't really like me. Say my videos are always kind of weird.